gotta get a jump in my step thanks to you. I'm springing, I'm jumping. It always catches me by surprise. I know it's the last full day, but it always catches me by surprise. We'll be back though. Plenty of sunshine headed my way. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. Good morning. The time is now 8:27 in the morning, and I know we're a little bit later than usual, but we went to bed pretty late, so it's understandable. Let's head off for a magical day. The mist kind of rising from the pool this morning. Very cool. Made it with plenty of time because there is a huge line. Looks like we're gonna miss this bus, but look at that. Another Magic Kingdom bus right behind it. Day or night, sunny or cloudy, welcome back. Always magical, Magic Kingdom. That is the best trade I have made all trip. The grand opening of Shanghai Disneyland. Are you seeing that pin? Are you seeing? Oh my gosh. I cannot believe I just traded for that. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Home sweet home. Now I do realize that the fact that the line for Space Mountain is all the way out here is not a direct representation of how long the wait time will be. But since there's a bunch of people here and basically no one in line for Astro Orbiter, let's do this. Now this is the way to start a Disney day. That was an awesome way to start the day. Now Space Mountain has a 50-minute wait. That sounds more reasonable for the line we saw. So let's move on to other things around Magic Kingdom. Seven Dwarfs 120 minutes at 9:30. That's actually not too bad. Not that I'm gonna wait in it, but not too bad. We have a fast pass for the Jungle Cruise at 9:45. We have 7 minutes until that time, so let's ride the magic carpets of Aladdin. On second thought, Aladdin and Jasmine are meeting here. Let's meet them. Aladdin and Jasmine, good to see you both. You know, I was considering coming to Agrabah, but it's gonna take piles of baklava. Ooh, do you think the genie could help me with that?
Well, of course, you know, Genie's always saying that life is our restaurant and he's our maitre d'.
That's right. That's right. Absolutely loved meeting them. They are great fun. Time for a laugh. Let's go on Jungle Cruise. It always feels slightly different to me because the skippers have slightly different styles.
All the way down for us, guys. Yeah, don't be here because, well, the longer we stare at it, the more inspired we get to go. Six boats. Unfortunately, 7 of those were in the only backside of water, everyone. There's kids everywhere. It's like this.
Yay, Jungle Cruise. Now is the perfect time for breakfast, but I'm not sure where I'm gonna go. Still deciding. That churro smells amazing, so maybe we'll get something small, maybe even from Starbucks, and then come back and get that churro. Given the length of this line and the fact that I do still want to try something new, let's head off to Gaston's Tavern. I pulled up their menu quickly while I was waiting in line, and there is an entree ham and brie sandwich that sounds amazing. I also love those almonds too, and the smell. Oh my gosh. See, with Little Mermaid, it's 5 minutes. Breakfast time. I'm tempted by the warm cinnamon roll and chocolate croissant as well, but let's save for a churro and Dole Whip. Hi, could I get the ham and brie sandwich? Breakfast this morning is the ham and brie sandwich. It comes from Gaston's Tavern, and it's thanks to Amy. Amy, thank you so much for your gift card. I really appreciate it. Compared to other quick service meals that I've had at Walt Disney World, it's not bad. Not bad at all. I can see myself getting it again. Just a little bit too much breading for the amount of meat that's in there. Still, not bad. It also comes with a side of chips, and I got water to rehydrate me. Final thoughts on the ham and brie sandwich. It's good. Not amazing, not fantastic, but good. I would get it again, but I wouldn't rush to get it again. So, not a bad option, not one you have to run to. Churro time. Magic Kingdom churro. That's so good. Chocolate dipping sauce. It changes the flavor. I like it, but I kind of just like it plain too. Yeah, that's my way of doing it. Just a little bit right there on the front, just so it's covered, and then a bite. Oh my gosh, this hits the spot.
Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
Only the American parts.
History, but just the American parts.
Jamboree. See you later. Instead of Big Thunder Mountain, let's do something I haven't done in the longest time. Let's go to Tom Sawyer Island. I cannot tell you the last time I was on the island. Tom Sawyer Island is all about exploration and seeing new things and kind of just diving into nature, as it were. Wow. Look how nicely painted the fence is here. It's like, oh, someone stopped working on it. That was a lot of fun, but I don't usually find myself over there because it's mostly just about exploration. With crowds like this, it's the perfect time for the people mover. Careful, they spit. I would definitely go back to Skipper Canteen for dinner, but believe it or not, I got a last minute reservation at Be Our Guest for dinner tonight. Oh my gosh, it's Rob Plays! People Mover closed while we were in line.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
But I really love the way we just seamlessly transitioned into not being in line. Like,
Yes.
we followed it, and then we were back in the park.
The line just kind of cut off, they just opened it.
Yeah,
They opened the
exactly.
gate, we're just like, okay, where are we going?
And we just followed.
On to the next thing.
I almost followed the family behind us.
Yes.
Wherever they're going to ride.
Rob, on a scale from 1 to 10, how excited are you for what's coming over that hill?
9.75. I think the 0.25 is just the lines that we know are going to be there. I love Tron. I'm glad it's getting some representation in the parks, and I love roller coasters. So it's like perfect.
It's gonna be awesome. Yeah. Sling bag here, you can see it right there, but it's all Star Wars. That's awesome. $49.99. Sticker shock. This is a very special way to ride TTA, Rob and Christine. Always an amazing adventure on the People Mover. Ready to laugh, Rob?
I'm always ready to ride.
There you go. Christine, are you in a laughing mood?
I'm always in love.
There you go. It's so funny. It's scary. Mike.
Come on, Mikes.
Mike. Is that Mike?
First, greet your audience by saying your name, and it's great to be here. Your name, and it's great to be here. I think the box is talking to you, Bailey. Try a knock-knock joke.
That was a new segment in the Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor. New segment with the box.
Never saw that before.
I've never seen that.
I was
Really
just on this a couple of weeks ago.
Really cool. Okay, Rob, your favorite scene from Mickey's PhilharMagic. What would you say it is?
I think it's the Little Mermaid scene.
That's a good one.
Because I grew up watching that. That was like my introduction to Disney was with the Renaissance. And seeing that sort of reimagined was the coolest thing ever when this opened up. So definitely Little Mermaid.
It's a great one. For me, it would definitely be Beauty and the Beast. And Be Our Guest scene, the champagne bottle pop. It kind of scares you. You kind of have to, you kind of want to close your eyes, but you also don't because you know it's 3D, but I love that
That's
scene.
a good one.
Love that one. I really didn't notice the wind effects until this show. I guess I just wasn't paying enough attention. So cool. Rob's gonna go do his thing. I'm gonna go do my thing. Rob, it was so much fun hanging out with you. Glad
Yes.
we're gonna do it again.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Rob has an amazing channel. One of my personal favorite Rob videos is the monorail one. That one, extremely well done for history, for anything you want to know about Disney and how it's made and the money behind it and all these different processes that go into it. Rob's your guy. Amazing channel, amazing guy. Rob and Christine are truly kind, considerate, friendly people. They're just as genuine as they appear in their videos. I'm going to link both of their channels in the description of this video. Definitely check them out. Now I've got an hour and 40 minutes before our Be Our Guest reservation, so I'm tempted to get like a Slushy or something just to tide me over so that I'm still hungry for dinner. The idea of a root beer float is super tempting. I mean, ultra tempting. I'm so tempted, but I feel like that's just too filling. Just a little bit too much. So something lighter, like one of those galactic slushes from Tomorrowland. Oh my gosh, there's a new Space Ranger Slushy, and it looks like it has bowler balls on the top. I have got to try this. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Wow. The Space Ranger Slush from the lunching pad for the very first time. There's grape and like a strawberry, but that slush right there, it is so good. I'm not always in a slushy mood, not always, but sometimes, and when I am, oh my gosh, this one hits the spot. It's unlike any slush you've ever had before because the flavors are mixed together in a way that it's not quite grape and it's not quite strawberry or raspberry, whatever it is. Wow. The Space Ranger Slush is thanks to Amy and your extremely generous gift card. Thank you again. Mary Poppins, you're looking practically perfect in every way.
So that is my pleasure.
Oh, when they open up a line for characters that are usually pretty crowded, the line is practically zero, so I'm going to wait for them. Usually I catch them during Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, but I figured she just opened the line. Why not? Boo, how are you? Good to see you. Have you had some good honey yet? You know, it all looks delicious to me. It looks like grade A honey, no doubt about it. I'm hungry for some honey. Hey, Tigger, how are you? I gotta say hi to Tigger, too, of course. Good to see you, Tigger. Thank you, Tigger. I love it. Just met Pooh and Tigger. Now let's go to Ariel's undersea adventure before we go to be our guest.
Voice away from her. Wait a minute. You look kind of familiar.
That was a great one. Now off for dinner. This is a brand new experience because the menu is totally changed. It's a prefix menu. Cannot wait to try it. We are seated at Be Our Guest in my favorite room, of course, the Grand Ballroom. I'm tempted by so many things. I wanted to ask the server what they recommend, though. My very kind server, Stoyan, recommended the French onion soup and the Filet Mignon. I think I'm going to take him up on that. That definitely sounds like it's right up my alley. Are you ready? Here comes the French onion soup. Oh my gosh, best French onion soup I've ever had by far. Here comes Be Our Guest, Filet Mignon, medium rare. Now I know what you're thinking. You tried the Brown Derby yesterday. You've tried several other steaks. How does this compare? Well, it's very good. It's very, very good. That being said, it is not on the top of my list. I would not rush back to this one. Would I get it again? Yes, but I would want to try other things on the menu before I got this again. So it goes to show, I liked it. Didn't blow my mind. It wasn't like the #1 steak or filet I've ever had. Now it's time for dessert, and take a look at this amazing medley. We have the macaron right there at the end. You've got Chip right there. Can you see his face? You see Chip face with the gray stuff in there, and a dark chocolate truffle, and the entire rose on that bottom there. That's all sugar paper. Oh my gosh, let's give it a try. To say it here and now, that might be the best chocolate truffle I've ever had. Wow. Dessert success, 2 out of 3. Can we make it 3? Let's find out together. Gray stuff and white chocolate. I can say with absolute confidence that all of the desserts are incredible. Be Our Guest for the prefix menu. Yum. My overall thoughts on Be Our Guest. The French onion soup was incredible. The filet mignon was good, not great. The desserts are absolutely incredible, and the atmosphere is out of this world. So would I come here again? In a heartbeat. It was absolutely incredible. Loved it. I would try something else for the entree next time. Everything else, knocked it out of the park. I'm trying some of the rose sugar paper. Tasteless, almost like eating nothing. I was really tempted to bring this whole thing back for my sister because she loves the white chocolate and gray stuff. I'll just have to bring her with us on our next adventure. That was a great meal. Beast, good to see you. Thanks for a lovely meal. It was wonderful in your castle. It was really wonderful. Really appreciate it. Such a fun meet and greet. Big question. The prefix dining. It's new. It's different. Is it worth it? In my opinion, yes, it is. The only thing I would have changed is the entree. Wouldn't have gotten the filet. Would have gotten something else. I have a feeling next time we're here together, we're going to try something else, and it's going to be the best ever. Just you wait. I think I have come up with a solution. I think I'm going to stay in the Magic Kingdom tonight. The reason is I'm really hopeful that we can make it back to Walt Disney World before the end of Illuminations. And I think we will. I'm pretty sure we will. Pretty confident about that. So let's watch Happily Ever After tonight. It's not quite as cold as yesterday, so I don't feel like I need a sweatshirt yet. Close, but sweatshirt weather it is. Gotta get those fast passes, right? See, Rob, Kat, Christine, all gotta get those fast passes. I know it hasn't changed. I know it hasn't, but every time I feel like I see a new character. I love the box sheet. timeless classic. Love Small World. It's that temperature where I could take off my sweatshirt. I'd like to take off my sweatshirt because I'm just a slight bit warm, but if I take it off, I'll be too cold. You know that feeling? It's too hot, too cold. Make up your mind, weather. Now the super hard part of finding a spot to see the fireworks at 15 after 7. 45 minutes for a spot. It's gonna be tough.
Magic Kingdom proudly presents Once Upon a Time.
I knew that. Got a good spot for Once Upon a Time. Not sure if this is gonna be the permanent spot for Happily Ever After. Cross your fingers that it is, but we're gonna get a great shot from here. Love Once Upon a Time. Christine, you just told me something that I couldn't believe. I couldn't believe this. You've never been here for the holidays.
No. Well, because notoriously people say don't come for the holidays.
That's true.
It's
That's
crazy.
true. That's true. But you got to admit,
This is the first time I'm seeing this. It's absolutely gorgeous.
beautiful.
Blown away.
This is something I've never seen before. They are actually holding a light in the VIP seating section for photos. Very interesting. Here we go. I love it. Love it more and more each time. Wow. You've seen it more than once, Kat.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Every time you see something new.
Yes.
Every
yes,
time.
for sure.
So we are not that clever. Sure enough, everybody else is going to Space Mountain right now. That's okay. Worth the wait. Worth the wait.
It's still fairly short.
Yes. Shorter than earlier today.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. That was awesome. Christine, you love it?
Oh, I love it. I love that.
Incredible. So cool, Rob.
I am so happy.
There you go. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not moving. This is my first time without the moving walkway, and I miss it now more than ever. Very cool. All around, kind of a futuristic feel, even those chandeliers. Wow. Kat, welcome aboard the Disney Dream. Almost. I have never seen a PhotoPass photographer standing right here in front of Space Mountain after closing. It is now 9:15. Magic Kingdom's closed. The PhotoPass photographer is still here taking photos. I love closing the Magic Kingdom.
Special place where when you wish upon a star.
I have a very serious problem to discuss with you. I don't want to leave. So I gotta find a way to stay.
Okay, this is perfect. I know that it's very cold, but if you get into those fountains,
there-
you get a
see?
straw from Casey's Corner, you lay underneath with the straw out there, you'll be fine.
Genius!
It's gonna take, you will be very cold.
Oh, yeah.
But it will work.
Okay, sweatshirt time.
Yeah. Disclaimer, don't actually do that.
No, don't do that. Don't really do that. Bye, guys. Bye. Magic Kingdom misses you already. I'm headed back in the Magic Kingdom to close the park. It's our last night here together, so you know, I've got to stay, close it with you. Love it. Taking photos and video and just admiring that beautiful castle one more night. Time is now 9:55 p.m. and those managers are behind me at this point. I don't want to keep them waiting, so I'm going to keep on moving forward, as Walt says. I could sit here for hours just looking at Cinderella Castle, but I don't want to inconvenience the managers and security guards, so I am not the very last person leaving the Magic Kingdom, but I had so much fun today. Good night, Magic Kingdom. Thanks for an absolutely unbelievable, magical, amazing amazing day. I know I get excited about low crowds a lot, but can you blame me? Look at this. I love this. That feeling after an incredible day where you wouldn't have changed a thing, you had so much fun, and you're smiling ear to ear as you're leaving. That's the feeling I want every time I leave a Disney park, and it was accomplished today. I don't like goodbyes, so how about see you again real soon, Magic Kingdom. I have to be honest, sometimes I do like the early closings of the parks, 9 p.m. again being early for the Magic Kingdom compared to 11 p.m. the other 2 nights. That way I get some great photos in and then get back, and I'm still have some energy, some. There's a bus already at the stop for Pop Century, but I'm not running over there because first off, I'm a little bit tired, not a bad tired, just like had a great day tired. Second, there are a lot of people at the bus depot. Third, there are more buses coming. Okay, I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one yawn. You get that one. No other yawns though. The only one you get. Very rare opportunity for me to sit down on the bus back to Pop Century. Back at Pop Century. Today was magical in every way. Wouldn't have changed just about anything. I probably would have just switched up that entree at Be Our Guest. That's the only thing I would have changed today. Overall though, amazing. Thank you so much for sharing in the magic with me today. It was so much fun to share it with you. Until tomorrow, which is our last day for this trip, but don't worry, we'll be back soon. Have an absolutely magical night.